Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it's a rant video. Get ready. Also, if you're curious, I did end up doing my alt account summons. They are recorded. They will be dropping tomorrow. So, rant video. Some recent things I've just been thinking of, and mainly because of this first one, I'm doing this video. Also, shout out to Death Smasher for doing a video on this, because I kind of agree. The amount of, like, inflating HP pools in Limit Break requests is getting kind of annoying. It's just not very fun to play. I have a Max sending Grimmjow for the Limit Break request, and he didn't do that great. Unless you get the brand new character for slot 1, this is just it's just not a very fun one. I have seen Death and Saruji actually do it, but the RNG is absolutely abysmal. It's just not very enjoyable, mainly because they limited it to technique attribute only. This little requirement is like my biggest gripe, because this would have been a godsend for people who have Kilgay. But they obviously hate that they have Rampage characters in the game, because they basically don't let you ever use them in a slot that's kind of needed for them. Like, the only one I guess is that you might be able to use is the Rukia in slot 2. But outside of that, it's like, because Unohana is always at a disadvantage outside of slot 3. Yuha, he doesn't have Rampage, but he has a bunch of killer bonuses. I doubt we'll be able to see an Ishin one, because they see how broken he is. He was only going to be made for one Limit Break quest, and then probably going to be cucked. It'll be like his killer, and then it'll be like range damage times 2. Or it'll be like a certain attribute only times 2. Or only that attribute being able to be used. Something like that. Just not the biggest fan. Like, if this was just any attribute, it would have been fine. Even, I wonder, how does it look if you just do this? Every single attribute with a Rankar killer besides Heart. Why is it only showing me technique? That is crazy. That is crazy. What is this sort of... Oh, it's because they're blocked off. That is incredibly annoying. But like, you have 7th anniversary Ichigo. That's... Actually, you have Ichigo and Uryu. You have Rukia you could have used. Yumichika, no. Potentially, I guess him, but... yeah, you have like basically the 7th anniversary characters, but they're 2 years old at this point. Like, they're still really good, and you probably have dupes on them, so a bit more usability. Mayuri's potentially, I think he's definitely better than this Grimmjow, but still, you get what I mean. More options would have been nicer, you know. Mugetsu, this was a 2-banner limit breaker essentially, because with Mugetsu and the new Bambietta, but obviously, you know, you could probably use Yama here. Or, you know, they have Hollow. So, I mean, if you just skip the melee damage, go for, like, 8th anniversary Ichigo or something, you know, you might be fine. But, yeah, just Limit Breaker, I don't like that you have to summon for the end of month character. Now, I will say, obviously, it's because they want you to spend money or spend your orbs. Or, you know, just, they want you to summon, right? And the rewards aren't even that crazy. Like, if you go to the orders, like, you get, like, maybe 80,000 to 100,000 more Transcendence points, so it isn't that big of a deal. But the main thing for me nowadays is the achievement keys, because, I mean, you need to get keys. So that's, like, my biggest thing right now. Clear 20 stages and separately added limit breakers. So I'm probably going to push to 20, because I know that you came with Grimmjow. I'll just have to retry for, like, 5 hours. And that's my biggest gripe, you know, having to retry so many times. Just my take on it. Now to the next one. I'm not going to hammer home the limit break request for the entire video. I have like 4 tabs here that I just kind of want to be changed, you know, or updated in a way. For me, it's going to be the exchange shop now. The exchange shop, I don't think is very good. It's kind of outdated. If we go here, like, I think the epic grade shop is fine. I think they could definitely throw more orbs, or maybe have a 5-star ticket every single time. You know, the scrolls or whatever nowadays, I do think they need to increase the silver scrolls and the essence scrolls. Dude, the amount of Soul Reaper and gold Soul Reaper scrolls I am out on is insane. I have like 500 of silver and gold Soul Reaper scrolls. There's not enough in this game. They need to add more. I am maxing out so many characters because of all the new scrolls I have, like the large scrolls, and I am so low. I buy them every single time, and I just don't have enough. It's exhausting. I have finally started to buy them from the achievement tab because it's the only way I can get any daily. The medal exchange I think is okay. Like the new tickets are nice. The tickets are okay. The orbs are okay. I definitely think they should add more incentives, like maybe lower the price of the accessories as well. You know, make that a bit better. Maybe throw in 5 stars for 2,000. Like, because like, dude, it's an 9-year-old game. I think you can put in one of each 5-star accessory as a one-time purchase and you're done. Especially at least a normal attack damage like Chappies. Like, they're literally meant for this GQ or this mode, the Brave Battle mode essentially. Why not just sell them in here, especially for newer players? I don't know. And then this, add in new players. I don't know how long it's been since I've added newer players, but I assume it's been at least a few years because I've been playing for 3 years now, and I don't remember them ever adding any. But who knows? Maybe I missed it when I first started playing around 6th anniversary. The materials. This is an insane scam. 200 super pots is 2,000 coins. No, just remove the fluff at this point or make it actually work. Like, it should be like 10 for 10, I guess. That's okay. That's okay-ish, I guess. You know? Something like these. Like, this is disgusting. It's just awful. Arena, I'm not gonna lie. I think the orbs are okay. They're not terrible, even though the 2,000 is kind of like, ooh, but you want to get those orbs, I understand, go grind. 6-star ticket, I think should be a 5-star ticket because, dude, I hate getting a 6-star because then you don't get the 5-star orbs. I'm not going to lie, I think it's stupid. I also think the price is a bit over. Also, maybe add a bit more. Also, these are incredibly overpriced. Like, dude, why is it 1,500 for one? For one? Let me just earn this by playing your terrible mode that's extremely outdated, which I will talk about later because it's super laggy. That is the only thing I'll say as of right now. Other we already went over. And characters, I mean, I wouldn't mind if they added new arena characters. Why not? Like, maybe add just like the whole gang. Rukio, Orihime, Chad, Uri, why not? More orbs in the game. Chronicle Quest, I think, should just have ×2. Also, put more Essence Scrolls and more Silver Scrolls, to be honest. I'm so low on them. I don't know. I think Chronicle Quest is fine, but I feel like you should just make ×2 permanent and then add another ×2 on top of that, and I think you'll be fine. But like most of the stuff is negligible. You just don't need like most of it. It's okay. It's whatever. Raid medals are fine. Senkamon, I think, is perfectly fine. Besides, maybe just add more tickets. Because I believe these update, so it's fine. I just wish there were 5 stars. But, whatever. Whatever. You know, I definitely don't like those 50 orbs. Extreme Co-op. I think Extreme Co-op is perfectly fine. It's super easy to farm. Oh my god, was I missing it? Nope, I don't. These are hollow scrolls. I thought these were soul rippers. Nope, I got those already. I need to actually buy all this though. But, either way. Birthday medals. I wish they were lowered, but I don't think they will. I don't think they're ever going to touch this, to be fair. I don't think they ever will. Coin exchange, whatever. Coins are so easy to farm. It's whatever. I truthfully don't care. I would kind of wish they added more in here because it rotates every month. Like, you get 3 Brave Soul tickets for, like, what is that, 1 million gold each? That's 3 million gold for 3 tickets, kind of. But, and summon medals. Honestly, remove the filler. Remove this, and remove this, and only have this one. Only have this one. It's the only one remotely worth. Only one, in my humble opinion. And then, yeah, that's it for this exchange shop. Let's quickly go to Arena. I hate Arena. I think it's garbage. You need to be able to get more coins faster. You need to be able to get the Arena rewards faster. And I think the best way to do this is to make different modes, or just make it a singular mode where it can be like a 1v1. I think 1v1s would be great because, one, You don't get random shit bots from like 2015 in your lobby. You don't get quitters, and you don't get modders unless you're facing a modder, because modders are so rampant in this game mode because the game mode sucks. They just sit there AFK, or they nuke the entire battlefield and you can't do anything about it, or they lag switch you so you can't even play the game. I've had a game before where I loaded in, 10 seconds in, they had 30,000 score and it ended the match. It straight up ended the game. It didn't even let us play. And it also kicked me, so Lamau. I didn't get any credit or anything. I didn't get anything. I just had to sit there and just sit there for like 30 seconds lagging until it DC'd us. Very, very fun. And the rewards are just super slow. I don't like the grind of beginning of a character. It's super annoying. Like, without links or anything, your characters feel very lackluster and very bad. Not very fun. Barriers in the game make it very annoying. Last Ditch meta is very disgusting. But I think Last Ditch is finally, like, dying out. But barriers are disgustingly annoying. I think they should be able to get a skill of Pierce Barrier, and then we can one-shot all those stinky barrier players. As I said before, I think it's incredibly annoying to farm up all the stuff for the tickets and whatnot. The things to level 10 your character, these are disgustingly overpriced. Why make grinding your character so tedious and annoying in a game mode like this? Like, it's already annoying enough to play your game mode on top of the lag. Like, if you're not host, dude, just don't even play. Just sit still and let people carry you at that point. It's so... It's garbage. It's garbage, in my opinion. Now to the last one. It might be a bit of a hot take. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of resetting an arena. Not a big fan of it. I think the idea should be removed. If your game crashes, I think you should lose an attempt. Or maybe just make it so you have infinite attempts. I really don't understand why we can't have infinite attempts. Like, the only logical reason I can understand for it, because there's no way they don't know about us closing our freaking application and then restarting it, is because of the achievement or the old order system, where if you clear a GQ, you get ribbons or orbs back in the day. But it's like, dude, who cares? At the very max, you could probably limit this and how many you can do a day. Like, just limit it to where you can only get 10 very hard clears a day, you know? Like, for the achievement, but you get infinite of this. It's not like you get rewards every time, like the old hard GQ every time you clear a guild quest. If they had that, then sure. I just don't see why I have to close my game instead of just going in, clicking, oh dang, I died, clicks retry, and then immediately retries the guild quest. It's just aggravating. It gets me super annoyed. It's like, man, I don't want to have to close my game every single time because I got dinked with 1 little HP of damage, so I lose my full stam. I also think full stam should be percentage based and not like, oh, you lost full stam, you're done for. That's really annoying. Like, what's the point of weakening besides just doing more damage? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. That is my little rant video. Let me know down below. Obviously, I think the GQ one is kind of like the most, like, biggest, like, questionable one. Like, I get why people probably want resetting, but I think it's stupid. If you mess up a run, you should, you know, fail it. I would have, like, the worst guild quest score. Like, I reset, like, 12 times today because I was trying to get a decent score. I got, like, a 49-second clear because apparently Candace sucks in this GQ, by the way, because she shoves enemies back, which is kind of crazy. But, yeah, I don't like resetting in guild quests. I don't like arena. The exchange shop is very old. Limit breaker, having to summon for the new character because they inflate the HP pool so much is very stupid. That is my video. Let me know down below your thoughts and what is your biggest rant idea. I'm not talking anything about summoning because this is a game made to make money, so no summoning allowed, no like rates or anything, because they added pity. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. They added pity. I don't care about rates anymore. I can just save up 5,000 orbs, get pity, and I'm done. I probably should have said that at the beginning, but it is what it is. Take care and peace out.